So a guy gets on a train and dies. He loops around the train multiple times around the park and around the city. You think anybody noticed? Now, I don't know about the rest of you guys, but Collateral is an extremely underrated drama or crime drama. This movie right here essentially got me started to watching Michael Mann movies. You know what I mean? Because the second Michael Mann movie I watched after Collateral was Miami Vice. And you know how I feel about Miami Vice. I actually love that movie. A lot of people hate that movie, but I love that movie. The same is said for Collateral. I love this movie. I love the way this movie is shot because it makes my town, LA, essentially a whole nother character within its own besides Jamie Foxx and Tom Cruise. You know, LA is like this whole other part of the movie. It's essentially a cast member, if that makes any fucking sense. I know it sounds weird, but you have to really see this movie to appreciate what the hell I'm talking about. And I love the way he had the style he chose to film this movie, to film it at night, where the city actually brightens a little bit. Because at the daytime, yeah, it's okay, but at night it kind of looks better because you don't see all the crap that goes around in the daytime. So I appreciate them going around the night times and making it look more quiet, laid back. I wish it was like that for real, but still. I like that. The same shooting style he used for Miami Vice, I like the style. I like the little, it looks like it's almost pixelated. Especially if you have the Blu-ray, it looks pixelated, the shit. Miami Vice is shot that same way. For some weird reason, that's the most beautiful way of shooting a movie at nighttime I've ever seen. Because it's funny, because half Miami Vice is shot at night before we move on to the daytimes. Collateral is completely at night. It's basically within the morning hours, the late evening to early morning hours, basically. And Tom Cruise plays a hitman named Vincent. He gets in a cab with Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx is the cab driver. He forces Jamie Foxx to go around to his hits, basically. He has like 5 or 6 stops to make, basically hits to go kill witnesses and a prosecutor, basically. And along the way, before all that happens, he meets Jada Pinkett Smith's character, and she's a lawyer as well. And they get along just dandy. But then when Jamie Foxx finds out something else, he has to go after Vincent to save a certain somebody from Vincent for being killed from him. Yeah, Tom Cruise is fucking awesome as a bad guy. I never would have guessed Tom Cruise being a villain, but it actually works. And Jamie Foxx being the crazy, scared cabbie that doesn't know how to use a gun, but even though I've seen lots of movies of him using guns, yeah, that was hilarious trying to see Jamie Foxx trying not to know how to use a gun. That's the movies I see him use guns in. That was funny. I don't know why, it was just hilarious. But yeah, lots of thrills in this movie. Not a lot of thrills. It's more of a laid back, and you got this little mellow tone music playing in the background sometimes. It fits the movie perfectly. You really have to watch this movie. If you haven't seen this movie, God, you're missing out. You're missing out on a lot, man. Or girl, or guys, whatever. But Michael Mann is one of my favorite directors so far, and this was no exception. This, I cannot highly recommend this movie enough. Plus the ending, I gotta talk about that ending for a minute. I'm not gonna spoil anything, it's just a matter of trains. Tom Cruise is chasing Jamie Foxx and the person he saves through the underground, basically, train system from the red line to the blue line. Cause how I know that? Because I got off there. I got off on the blue line where it's like merging with the red and purple lines. You go down the stairs You get on the little subway car, and there's a little split where he's looking at either train, like which one he's at, which one are they on, which one are they on, and he gets on the blue line. Okay, the blue line goes towards Long Beach, as it says on the train. Yet they end up on the green line because at the end of the movie, Jamie Foxx and said person gets off the train and walks all the way down there. And I know that area because that Best Buy I used to go to is right around the corner from where that train ends. And Tom Cruise goes back down towards goes back down towards east afterwards. So that was kind of awesome. They kind of switched trains. They started on the blue line and ended up on the green line. Especially at the green line's end. So that was kind of awesome. But other than that, Collateral's gonna get an A+. Loved it. Love Frank Martin's little cameo, even though they don't call him Frank Martin. But you know it's him. You could tell the suit, the way he presents himself, and the way he drops the package. It's that simple. Let me know what you guys think about Collateral down below. Let me. Did you like it? Did you hate it? And what is your favorite Michael Mann movie? That should be interesting. So let me know, because it probably have been one I haven't seen yet. So let me know.